Critch, bit of a tough day out there, but obviously a decent return for yourself. How do you reflect on what we've seen today?
Yeah, obviously it's a bit disappointing to lose. It's a good game in the end. Yeah, I think it's good to see some of our young lads contribute well. Jammer with the ball there, Charlie, Noah, the way that they played was particularly impressive, which I suppose is part of what this comp's all about, so it's good to come back and see that. Yeah, it's obviously disappointing, but it's nice to get back out there. It's always good to come back and play for Essex, so yeah.
How did you find the 50 or the return to 50? Obviously, it's your first time playing this format in quite a while. Did you adapt quite well?
Yeah, probably could have gotten with a bit more of the bat but yeah, no, it was a bit weird how you're supposed to pace the game and do all that. I think the atmosphere here was pretty good. It's obviously my 50 over debut for Essex. I've never played before, so yeah, I remember 50 overs at the start of the season being quite soulless, so it was actually good on a nice day in the middle of the summer. It was a good good advert for the game. Unfortunately, we got come on the wrong side of it, but that happens.
Yeah, you mentioned the weather there, obviously helping the pitch being a little bit older. Did it turn a little bit? Did you find that it gripped a bit when you were batting?
Yeah,
and then when you were bowling?
Yeah, it was a bit of spin. To be fair, I think we weren't too far off. We weren't too far off a par score there, really, if not ahead of it. I think we thought 270 was going to be a good score, and there's a bit of spin out there. I think Bedinga played particularly well, to be fair to him. The international class middle order, I thought our young lads bowled brilliantly to them, to be fair. Hanscom and Rahane are two world-renowned players. So I think the way that the young boys went about that was obviously particularly pleasing. Yeah, there's a bit of spin out there. I think if we could have just got that rate up a little bit higher earlier, then it'd have been a different story, but it wasn't meant to be. But
I suppose it's just a game of fine margins. We've come out on the wrong end of that one, to say.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a pretty good game, to be fair. I think obviously individuals will look at what they could do better or what they might improve on. But yeah, I think there's a lot of positives to take from that, and yeah, hopefully I think the lads can get some momentum in the back end of the comp and get through to a final and come back and play in them.